Yeah, let's go. Shout out the mountain and fish. I got to again what's doing right for the culture. If you just here for the views and the likes and just put out no mic, you a vulture. They let me down, but the raps did it. They let me down, but the switch did it. They let me down, but the raps did it.
This is your boy Iggy.
It's your boy Woods.
You are now tuned into another episode of Hip Hop Hoops Podcast, man. I want to thank everybody who's been supporting us. That means the world to us. Just keep supporting Hip Hop Hoops. We do it for you guys, man. Believe me. Let's go, man. We got some stuff to talk about. So first off, let's talk about Jeff Teague.
Yeah. Jeff
Teague has been in the news with his Chatty Patty podcast. That's what I call it now, the Chatty Patty podcast. Cause he just be chatting. So I wanna go first off, him talking about Kobe Bryant not being a great defender. He basically said that everybody was cooking him. Joe Johnson was cooking him. Paul Pierce, everybody was cooking Kobe Bryant, and he said that he wasn't guarding like that, and basically, because of the Mamba mentality, they just started giving him the award just like here, year after year, because Kobe Bryant, he's 12-time all defensive team, and nine of them are first team, right? So what is your thoughts on that?
Man, you know what? First off, I want to start off by saying I've been a fan of Jeff Teague from Wake Forest to making it to the league. In the NBA, he looked like a small guard. He's big as shit, control out the lead, but very explosive, a true hooper. As soon as he came out with this podcast, I was like, yes. Like, the NBA stories that he came out with was super authentic and funny as shit. Now, yes, he's getting more along the lines of Chatty Patty, And if you're gonna throw a line out, just stand on it. You know what I mean? If you come out with an accusation like, yo, Kobe is not the greatest defender or whatnot, and guys were cooking him, provide some context, bro. Were they cooking him his last 3 years? Because there's a 5-year span. The 2 years when Kobe wasn't starting, the last 3 years of Kobe's career. You know what I mean? There's a 5-year span of, just blah. It wasn't the greatest. But Kobe had a 12-year stretch of dominance. You know what I mean? From 2006 to 2010, Kobe Bryant was the only player in the NBA to make first team All-NBA and All-Defensive all 5 years. You know what I mean? So to say a man has no defense, you know what I mean? That's just blasphemy, yo. And yeah, man. So Jeff Teague, man, got love for you, bro. Love your podcast. But boy, come on, man. You're better than that.
Kobe was already in the league 14 years before Jeff Teague got there.
Right.
He was already in the league for 14 years before you got there. How many years do you expect a guy to be? He played 20 years. So that means 6 years. Right. You were able to go against him 6 years. So after 14 years in the league, who do you know after 14 years in the league is playing top tier level defense? Like, you missed all of his crazy years, like you said, right? Kobe Bryant, 9 times all defensive team. That he's made the defensive team 12 times. 9 times were first team, right? So we're talking about from 2000, 2003, 2004, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011. Bro, Jeff Teague entered the league in what? It was a 2000. When did he get into the league? I think it was 2012 or
2011, 2012?
2011. No, he came into the league 2009. Sorry.
Oh, my bad.
So 2009, he came into the league. 2009, he was already 14 years deep into the league playing before you even got there. So how do you know if he can guard or not, for real? You weren't even really there.
Right.
Like you just got there and faced his down years. Like I just don't understand. Like and you faced him after he tore his Achilles. Like, right. So he wasn't even the same guy that we all were accustomed to seeing. So for Jeff Teague to, like I said, man, Chatty Patty. Like,
and one more thing, it's like, we give the NBA guys that are coming onto this platform, into this podcast platform, we give them the benefit of the doubt, and we give them the upper hand because they played in the NBA. They know what it takes and all that good stuff. But now when you say takes like that, you kind of lose credibility, and it looks bad. It really looks bad for all the former NBA players and current NBA players that are doing this podcast. Because now we're just getting it from your perspective, and maybe your perspective is a little jagged, a little jagged because you didn't like that player or whatever the case may be, and you're kind of seeing that with all this Kobe slander.
I agree. And people think just because I'm in the league and you didn't play in the league, my opinion is more than yours, right? But if Kendrick Perkins, guys who like that, who played against Kobe in the trenches, in the championship, 2010 championship, or is it 2009? Whatever one. He played against him in the finals twice, right? And he's saying like, bro, Kobe was guarding. Right? Like, he was checking up. So how, like, what are you talking about? And nobody else is saying that but you. So is this clickbait? Like, we get that you're a part of Clutch. You signed to Clutch Sports. Is this, another way of, trying to downplay the Kobe Bryant, his legacy? I don't know. But.
And I really hope this is just rumors. Like, Clutch is trying to really downplay Kobe, because if you're looking at it, remember there was a time where, it was Kobe versus LeBron. They had the puppets with Nike. That rollout was sick. Kobe's making it to the finals and LeBron ain't making it. Kobe's waiting for him sometimes. The time when Kobe played against Orlando, like, you know what I mean? That was
all 3 years. All 3 years.
Fair enough.
Kobe Bryant held his part of the bargain. He held his part of the bargain, and he got to the finals, and he was waiting.
All right.
Right. And LeBron James, you lost to Orlando, and you lost to Boston. You didn't get there.
So I'm like, all right, cool. When did we get to, all right, it's just LeBron and MJ? And we slowly started, I'm just saying, just the narrative across the board, slowly started pushing Kobe away. Like, you know what I mean? You'll hear guys like AI and Shaq and them say, yo, Kobe was that guy. You'll hear little rumblings like that, but at the same time, the narrative is Jordan, LeBron.
Well, when you control the narratives and you control the internet, you can do things like that. So, that's all it is, right? It was all a business move, and it started off early with LeBron when, the league wanted it to be his league when he won Rookie of the Year over Melo. Nobody can even give me a compelling argument to say that the NBA got it right. They can't even give us a compelling argument.
Maybe LeBron beat Carmelo in assist. I think that was the straw that broke the camel's back. That's the straw that got LeBron that Rookie of the Year.
I guess
beating
so.
him in assists.
I guess so. But anyways, Chatty Patty Teague, listen, I used to enjoy. I was enjoying the podcast. Now it's becoming too chatty for me. Anyways, he was in the news again a couple of days ago, where he mentioned that LeBron James was on steroids. So I'll give you some context behind that. He's he basically saying was Miami Heat, the time that he was with the Miami Heat, that he was on steroids, right? He said that that during his time off, the NBA basically cited it as a back injury, right? And then at the same time, the NBA was doing the HGH testing in the league, right? So it was like, damn, you took the time off, and then he came back skinny and things like that. But they were saying, like, he was saying, when he said it, he sounded real confident when he said LeBron James was on steroids, right? Like, he wasn't like, yo, LeBron must have been on steroids, man, and everybody was laughing. It was kind of like the way he said it was like, kind of believable. And then, less than 6 hours, he takes back the comment and says, I was joking, posted on a story. He does a whole pod about it. and just explaining, and then everybody was making fun of him, saying like, yo, those black trucks from Clutch pulled up on you. I think there was a fake DM of Draymond, but like, yo, Teague, is Dre, watch your mouth. Like the internet went crazy on it. What is your thoughts on this? What is your thoughts?
Clutch Sports, man, they're undefeated. Bringing it back to Jeff Teague's story, you could tell him being, I think he was probably playing for Atlanta them times. That was probably the talk around the NBA back in the day, in the locker rooms, like, yo, this guy on HGH, like, this guy's 280 or whatever pounds he's at. He's a big dude, runs the court like a deer, great shape. He's just killing everybody physically. Who knows if that was the talk? So he was just probably bringing up talks of how they used to talk back in the day at that time, and he put it in a joking format. But yeah, man, you need evidence. You're going to come out with, accusations like that. You got to come correct with the evidence, and you got to stand on it. It sucks that, his podcast platform it was up and coming. Who knows what's going to happen now, if he's going to lose support from Clutch Sports and all that good stuff. Because, that if you have, if you see how Club Shay Shay moves, it's coming like if you have that Clutch Sports stimulus package, you're going to be fine in this space, So there could be truth to it.
But we heard other guys say it. Like we heard Shaq say, "Yo, you on that Bron." We heard KG say, "You on that Balco." We heard a couple of guys on TV, hint towards that.
Right. So it clearly it was the talk in those locker rooms at that time, and now that it's happened so long ago, guys are bringing it back up in a joking way. Just fuck, bro. You got to come with that evidence. You got to stand on it, because when that Clutch Sports black truck pulls up on you, fams, oh man, I feel sorry for you.
So let me ask you a question. Why doesn't like if there is no truth to this, why doesn't LeBron James sue? Right? We've seen that he brought up a suit about an AI pregnant belly of AI, right? And mind you, LeBron James, he cares about like someone defaming him, right? So that is kind of weird now that he wants to sue, right? Same thing as the boy. But anyways, why doesn't he sue? How come he hasn't sued anybody for saying that? Is that not defamation? If it's not true, if you know that, listen, I'm not taking no steroid. What the hell are you talking about? Like, yo, like I'm suing so to make an example out of somebody, so this never happens again. If they sued say he sued Kevin Garnett, I guarantee Teague never says this, especially if it's not true. So why hasn't he sued? Why hasn't LeBron James sued yet?
You know what? I think there's evidence out there, not, directly saying that LeBron took HGH, but I remember there was this story. I don't know I know it vaguely, with somebody in his camp when LeBron was in Miami. There was this big HGH scandal with a lot of professional athletes across the board that was taking HGH, and that Sims guy was on that list, and he's connected to LeBron.
That's his manager. He's in the manager. He's a part of Clutch, and a part of his camp.
Right? So with that being out there, and then you have all these other journalists that are pro Jordan or whatever the case may be, when they got a hold of it and they start digging, there's a lot of evidence. So, I mean, if LeBron were to sue somebody for defamation of character, all that's going to open up and come to the public. So maybe it's just, let me protect my image, not say anything for all these years. Anybody close to me or anybody in my basketball circle that's coming up with podcasts, if they bring that shit up, we're gonna get them where it hurts, in the platform, in the podcast platform space. And you're seeing it, man. Like, you really didn't hear anything else after KG said what he said. You know what I mean? He never brought it back up. He was praising LeBron, whatever. So, yeah, I think LeBron and his team is very strategic, man.
They're powerful. They're moving like Rock Nation, man.
You feel me? They're a very powerful group, man. So you got to come correct, But I feel like there is evidence out there, and LeBron just doesn't want to get that shit opened up.
I want to ask you, what would this mean if if this actually came out and LeBron James was like positive for steroids? What does this mean to his whole career?
It's a wrap. The Jordan talks are done. All you LeBron sexuals, like, yo, you guys are LeBron sexuals with steroids. You know what I mean? On steroids, like, you know what I mean? How do you like it? In your butt? Where do you get the needle? In your butt?
Oh,
like,
my God.
I got jokes for days, bro. Anyhow, this is true. I hope it's not true, really and truly. I feel like he was just even when he was younger, he was bigger than everybody else. He was around smaller guys, so it enhanced his guard skills. Kind of like what Denham Brown with us, like, you know what I mean? Growing up, Denham was the biggest kid, you know what I mean? And all the younger guys and all the smaller guys like myself, Banana, Buggy, Jay Reed, like, I feel like we helped in regards to his ball handling being so crazy, his guard skill being so elite, because he was playing against smaller guys his whole life almost.
Right.
So, you know, LeBron the same way. Like, I always felt like he was just a big kid. As he grew up, he was always bigger than everybody else, but he played football as well. So he learned, you know what I mean? Like, he was just a natural athlete.
But does this
thought.
actually change things? Like I see
Yes.
guys in baseball, they're taking steroids. Like, you got to be able to hit a baseball. Like, does it help? Is it helping him make jump shots, or is this more so, you know, him being able to be bigger and stronger and faster still at this age?
That's half the game, man. I always used to say LeBron, you know, before I understood the game, like, you know, before I used to say LeBron was like a mobile version of Shaq because he was just bigger, stronger, faster than everybody. I wasn't saying Shaq was faster than everybody, but being bigger and stronger helps in the game of basketball. But as I evolved as a basketball player and understanding the game, like, you know, his game, LeBron reminded me more of Magic. Big guy that could facilitate, get guys involved, a real savant of the game. Like, so, you know, it helps, though. I say that to say being bigger and stronger helps. And if you're on that juice, of course, it's just going to enhance your physical attributes in the game. So,
all right.
I don't know, man. We'll see,
Makes
bro.
sense.
We'll see. But anyhow, this is true, man. I got some shit for y'all. You guys are going to hate me. You guys are going to hate me.
They already hate us anyways because they be in our DMs early talking crazy.
Oh, my gosh.
We're
talking about posts from, like, damn near 2 months ago.
I know.
They're commenting now, man.
I know.
So disrespectful.
I know. Anyways, talk to us in the comments. Let us know what you guys feel about Jeff Teague, man. You know, he opened a can of worms right here with this whole thing. Let us know if you think it's true, and let us know about his comments about Kobe Bryant, you know, not guarding anymore, or he never guarded for real. So talk to us in the comments.
And yo, you want to hear something funny though? People are saying like, yo, Jeff Teague should get into football the way he's backpedaling. He's backpedaling so fast, he could be a cornerback. He could be a corner right now, man. For real. The way he's backpedaling.
Yo, I was just joking, man.